Yeah, the women's basketball team saw their season come to an end on Monday when they lost to Baylor in the Elite Eight.
But that didn't stop Iowa fans from giving them a warm welcome home.
To show their support for the Hawks.
Players stopped to take pictures, sign autographs, and thank the fans for all the support they've gotten this season.
But there is another way fans can show their support for the women's basketball team this year.
Fans can go online and help the Hawks earn some national recognition.
Fans can head over to NaismithFanVote.com to vote for Megan Gustafson for Player of the Year and Lisa Bluter for Coach of the Year.
Fans can vote up to once a day. So this time tomorrow, I'll be submitting another vote for Coach Bluter and Megan.
That's a good call. I'll make sure to submit my vote again tomorrow as well.
The winners for Player and Coach of the Year will be announced Saturday night.
After sweeping Illinois, the Hawks look to continue their winning streak as they took on Clark yesterday afternoon.
The Hawks got off to a fast start, scoring 2 out of their 3 runs in the first inning.
But Iowa's lead would not last as Clark tied things up in the 8th inning with a solo home run by Jamal Howard, putting the pressure on the Hawks.
Thanks to a sac fly from Chris Whalen, the Hawks got the go-ahead run.
On the mound, Iowa relied on pitcher Duncan Davitt to start things off and then gave it up to Jason Foster to close the books.
Iowa won this one 4-2.
I mean, it's all about trusting your teammates, so I just try and pitch to contact, and if they swing and miss, they swing and miss. But I just want to get out of innings as fast as possible.
I thought he had really good stuff today and composed himself well, did exactly what we needed today. Gave us, 5 innings, and stayed under his pitch count, so he's ready to go this weekend. We just didn't string any together, and we didn't have much for extra bases, and makes it hard to score when you do it that way. Tip your hat to Mariama. He went almost 7 innings against us, didn't give up a run, scattered a few hits, but pitching clinic.
Iowa will continue their 9-game homestand when they take on Illinois State at 6:05, weather permitting. And yesterday we heard from some of the defensive players on the football team to see how spring ball is shaping up.
A really good start as a defense. I think we're guys that we've some experience in some positions. Guys are stepping into new roles, and I think it's been really well. We've had a lot of good communication. The culture has been really well. We've been just have a lot of fire, and it's just been fun to play.
A lot of young guys stepping up and filling those roles for our defense because we lost a lot of guys in December of last year. So it's been inspiring to see those younger guys stepping up, and the older guys taking that leadership role in our defense has been the biggest thing for us right now.
My main focuses right now are the spring ball, spring practice, schoolwork, and just keeping my priorities straight and keeping my house in order, really. That's what one thing Coach Francis says is keep your house in order. Just really take care of the basics and what's in front of me before I try to think about anything else.
I think we still got well over half the practices left, so there's a lot of opportunities every day to just try to take another step forward. So that's what everyone's been trying to do so far. So be excited to see how far we've come by the end of the spring.
As Nick Neiman said, there's still a lot of spring ball to be played and a lot of questions to be answered.
That's all for us in sports.
Tune in tomorrow to hear if Iowa baseball can keep their winning streak alive.
Back to you at the desk.